Okay, guys, this is a compilation of 5 or 6 days, 4 or 5. Don't remember exactly how many, but it was an eventful time. Picked up Sheila. She's not through yet. She wanted to hike a bit through the AT, so picked her up over in Irwin. I should say her folks brought her over, and she joined me. And from there, we headed up, and I think the last view is right before we get to the Tennessee North Carolina border, Doll Flats. It was a wild week. It started out. We started out. It rained on us. Well, the first couple of days were great. Then it started raining. We got to the Roan High Shelter. Stayed inside the shelter. I've got some videos of that and some pictures to show you what it looked like. I think it may be one of the only few four-sided, meaning it has a door on it. We stayed there during the evening, and it was good because it rained solid hard all night long. We stayed there with a bunch of other folks. We left there, the rain had ceased. We knew it was going to rain again, so we started over Little Hump and Big Hump, two balls out there. By the time we got down the mountain, it started raining, and by the time we got to the open area, the winds were just incredible, howling past us. We were totally soaked within minutes and stayed soaked all day. I want to make this as short as possible, but we walked up on a shelter, and just for a moment, we weren't going to stay because if you stopped, it was 50 degrees. If you stopped, it would you'd get cold, and we were already cold. So through the curtain, I heard some girl say, "Hey, I hear some people out there." I say the curtain. There's a tarpaulin that they put in front of these three-sided shelters to kind of keep the wind out. She said, "Well, we've been hiking in short shorts. I'm in short shorts, and he's in short pants, and we're freezing. We've got our clothes off, trying to get warm in the sleeping bag." So I said, best thing you can do is just get moving because you won't freeze to death at 50. You're just going to feel like it, but keep moving. Apparently, he did not keep moving. So later on that afternoon, we were in the barn, which you'll see in the videos. And pardon the noise if you hear anything. I'm sitting here in Damascus. It's kind of the main road through here. But we were later that day. We were all hunkered down at the barn with about 20 other people, and we heard these trucks come up, and it ended up being the rescue squad. And some guy told me a little bit earlier who'd come in. You show up, you're just soaked, and you get all your clothes off and get in a sleeping bag and try to stay warm, and then you stay in your bag the rest of the night. It was just freezing cold, not freezing, but it was super cold. Told me that there was a guy back at that shelter, and apparently it was the guy that we talked to. His lips were blue, and he was hypothermic, and so they called in the rescue squad to get him. And sure, the rescue squad showed up. We heard some four-wheelers going by, and the local volunteer fire department rescue squad went out there, and I'm sure charged him $4,000 or $5,000 to get him out of there. You may see a picture of a guy with a kind of a gray beard on, with a gray beard. I don't know if he's in there or not, but he decided to bring four guys. They were older than me, hiking about 70 miles over the tops of these mountains. Well, one guy had a heart problem, and the night before they were at the Roan High Shelter, the guy was complaining that he was getting really, really cold, hypothermic, and couldn't go out in the rain anymore. So they got to that shelter that day and decided anyway to leave with him. And he apparently passed out somewhere up the trail, and they had to call a rescue squad in to get him. So it was really, and we heard that deal also. I heard the guys going by, police were there, all that kind of stuff. So it was a huge deal, kind of an expensive deal for the folks, I'm sure. They took him onto the hospital. I'm trying to think. That's probably all that happened that week. Really, around that day, it was just a horrendous day with the cold weather. I hated it not through yet. Had to go through all of that, but that's just part of the trail. And I wish that I wish I could have made more videos, but it's just difficult. You're just walking through creeks. Those trails are nothing but just running water. You're walking through those. You're cold. The rain's blowing, you're soaking wet, and I don't feel like getting the camera out. It's just a little bit too dramatic, actually. It's just a mess. So anyway, that was kind of the first week that she was with me, and if there's anything else, I'll kind of throw it in there in the video, somewhere in the video. Got a little rain coming. Doesn't look bad, but I'm hoping we can survive. I'm really hoping we can. I really want to stealth camp tonight, stay away from everybody. All the craziness, not really craziness, but the folks just talk half the night, so it kind of keeps you awake. So here's Joyce. There's Sheila, and there's Howard Clark. They brought us down here, and there is the trail, and we're about to go. I'll try to get you some shots later. Bye. Alright folks, it's Wednesday, April the 19th. I picked up a passenger a couple of days ago. It's not there yet. Give a little wave.
Not through yet.
Not through yet. I've had a long day putting up with the trail end with her. She did well. We started about 12:30 today. We did about 5 miles, not as much as we want, and it started raining on us. But this is where we're going to stay, right at the edge of the spruce forest. And boy, when you walk in this area, it just smells like Christmas. And I'm supposed to pan very slowly, I was told. And just a view of this. It's just a campground on top of the mountain. We're going to put up tents over there, a couple of spots. And the rain's about to stop, we hope. We think the sun's coming out, I don't know. But this is it. Alright guys, I'm at 107, wherever that is, crossing the road, and the AT friendly van comes up here. I mean, he's parked, and I'm thinking it's some sort of mugger or something, but the trail angel extraordinaire right here. What's your name?
Rob Bird.
Rob, man, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
You don't know.
This is great.
Let's take a look in the back end. Oh, Coca-Colas. Oh, I'm gonna get a Dr. Pepper. And some snacks. It's been a couple of days since I chatted with you. We're making about like 8 miles today, which is good. And I wish I could tell you what mountain this is, but this is the mountain before Roan Mountain, and we're just about at the top of it, and such a great view. The guy behind me here, I'm going to get out of his way so he can do the same thing. Okay guys, this is the trail to the shelter on Roan Mountain. It's called Roan Mountain High Shelter. Kind of show you what the trail looks like. It's I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to be the highest one on the entire trip. So we got 1/10 of a mile of whatever this is, and then we'll be there. Here's something I've never experienced, guys. A backcountry trail angel. What's your name?
Bloodhound.
Bloodhound. Wait a minute. Let me go slow. They get mad at me if I go too fast. Look what he has hauled up here in the middle of nowhere.
Ooh, there is.
Just incredible. Thank you so much. I mean it. Thank you. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
I just ran into a bunch of, they're not hoodlums like the guys I've met before. These guys are from Louisville, Kentucky. They make some great beef jerky.
That's Anvil.
Anvil.
Old Anvil.
Old Anvil.
He packed everything for but the kitchen sink.
Well, let me show you what they got in here. Hold on a second here. Hey, you guys are on video here, so hold on.
All right.
Where's the chairs? Oh, he's putting his chair up right now. He's carrying his chair.
Yeah.
Are you the pastor?
Yeah, I am the pastor.
Oh yeah, we figured that one out, didn't we?
Got the chair.
I can talk about it. You know?
The church bought the chair.
Oh, did they really?
I'm kidding.
No, you got it at Walmart. They did. Anyway, these guys are just out from a church up in Louisville, and they're just
Sojourn.
having fun.
Having fun.
It's too good. I'm glad to
Life's
meet you
too
guys.
good. Life's too short to sit on the
Dude, I'm
ground.
an old seminary graduate, so I can make fun of you, okay? Yeah, I'm right there. So, no, Southwestern, Louisville. Who goes to? Only the
Baptist.
liberals go to Louisville. Come on. No, hey, you guys on video. Yeah, I didn't hear me say that. Okay, I went to Southwestern. Okay?
Did you?
Yeah, I did. But that's back many. That's like decades ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is where we're gonna be staying tonight. It looks like. Not through yet. It's not too happy about it, but she can sleep in the rain tonight.
How far are you trying to go?
I don't know. We're gonna get to Overmountain and see how we.
All right, guys. It's Sunday the 23rd. Not through yet. And me are trying to make it. And it's rough. About 20 mile-an-hour winds, 15 to 20. 15 sustained. Been raining on us for an hour and a half since we left the shelter. We're trying to get to the next shelter, which is 7 miles. We've got about 2.7 miles left, which is tough because we've got to go with these 2 walls, so there's no protection at all. So, I'll catch you later. Alright, I don't know if you can see this or not, but we just got in from 7.5 miles of rain. Let me see if you can hear it over here. Hold on. We're trying to dry everything out here. We're in the Red Barn on the AT. I'm going to make a little sweep. I think the folks won't get too mad. We're up in the upper deck of the Red Barn, and got all the stuff hanging over there. Sorry you can't see everything, but it has been one wet day. Wind gusts of probably 35, I would say. Sustained at 15 to 20. And it's a mess. But we made it here. I've got my pajamas on, along with some short pants and my puffy jacket. I'm gonna get in the bed here and under the blanket in a few minutes and warm up and then make some hot chocolate. I'll talk to you guys later.